All heard about the learning loss our students are facing while having to learn virtually and through this public health crisis. This morning, we're taking you to Michael Anderson School in Avondale, where teachers are doing all they can to help those who need it the most through a special program they call Rocket Academy. Here's ABC 15's Carla Navarrete.
At Michael Anderson School in Avondale, a program called Rocket Academy is in fully launched mode.
The growth is big. So we're seeing it on our campus. The research says it works, but we also, there's lots of names that I'm thinking of in my head of kiddos who it's made a big difference for.
Teacher and program coordinator Carly Shada says the $120,000 grant from the Department of Education is in its second year at the school. During this COVID-19 pandemic, it is especially helpful.
We look at a lot of things. So we look at what is their attendance like? Do they need this extra support? Do they need the extra support academically, or do they maybe need that extra social emotional connection? Do they need another place to be where they're valued and they belong and they're important? Is that something that they're missing?
At any given moment, 70 students participate. Some meet their goals and exit the program, leaving a spot for someone else. Last school year, 147 students were impacted by Rocket Academy.
It's hard when it's a big group on Zoom, right? When there's 30 kids or 28 kids. So this is just another way for us to work with students in that smaller group. So we're definitely seeing gains of our students. If we are tracking data of Rocket Academy versus non-Rocket Academy, our Rocket Academy kids, especially in our 1, 2, 3, our DIBELS, our early reading measures, we're seeing growth.
Students are invited either by their teachers or at their parents' request. They are broken into smaller groups, and a total of 15 teachers take part in this effort.
They're also front loading. So they're teaching something that they're going to learn in class the next day or next week. And that's been huge for our kids' confidence. They go in and they say, oh, I learned this in Rocket Academy. I know how to do this. I've got this.
So while the goal is to help in areas where a student has fallen behind, Rocket Academy extends beyond the calendar year, helping students during the summer months, something this teacher says will be a game changer for so many who've been impacted, like a virtual English language learner who isn't getting the daily conversation in the language they are learning.
So we have two groups, one elementary and one middle grades, that is focused just on those English language learner kiddos getting to produce English.
Rocket Academy proving to be so successful, the district actually applied for another grant similar to this one and received the funding for another similar program called Beyond the Bell at another Avondale campus. I'm Carla Navarrete for ABC 15 Arizona.